My name is Aslam Hashim.
I'm from Iraq. I'm 22 years old.
And I am from Alawi family.
My name is Mustafa Najim. I'm from Iraq, Najaf.
I am Father al-Kirsan, born in Iraq.
My name is Muhammad al-Khazraji.
My name is Murtada Abdus al-Bandali, and he was a Qari, and so was I.
My name is Aslam Hashim, and it's a pleasure to tell your viewers that who I am and what I have done in my early age. I've done my schooling from a very prominent school in Karachi in those days, Happy Home School, and afterwards I did my graduation and masters from Karachi University in Islamic Studies. That's my education bit. And if you're asking what is my profession, or my first profession or my first job was as a teacher. I taught in a school, classes 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I joined airline, and from airline I went to banking, and from banking I'm in shipping now, and I'm working as a ship broker at the moment, and that's what I'm doing. My family is my father and mother. They were both practical Shias, and especially my father was a very prominent personality in Karachi in his days, and he was a government senior employee, and my mother was a Zakra, and probably from them I have learned all these things which I am continuing, and I've passed on to my 3 daughters. I'm very proud to mention here Hashim sisters, who are very well known worldwide. My wife, I'm lucky to have a wife, a practical Shia wife, and she's a teacher here in a school, and that's what my family is. I think I would like to say that every Shia has been introduced in the same manner, that in the lap of their parents, mother and father. I remember, not very early age, but at the age where somebody can have senses, that my father used to take me to the majalis, which you call azah, and morning gatherings. Although at that time, no child would understand what is happening there, but at least I have learned the habit of sitting in those type of gatherings and manners, and slowly, and yeah, I remember that my mother used to take me to ladies majalis, ladies azaz, when I was very young, and from there on, like every child wants to be something, copying the orator or eulogy reciter. I started reciting at the age of 4. And at the age of 13, because I was very fond of debate, I used to take part in contest in debate, and I started giving lectures at very young age. At the age of 13, I've been awarded the best Shia orator of my age. So that's what I can say about my early age. Imam Hussain alayhi salam, everybody, whoever knows about Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Imam Hussain alayhi salam has such a huge impact on every part of your life, every second, every moment. Imam Hussain alayhi salam, after studying him, after listening about Imam Hussain alayhi salam, I think I realized that how important is to be truthful, how important is to be stand against the oppression, and how important is to be to act in a manner where nobody can point out you're wrong or right. I mean you're wrong. So there are so many things, sacrifice and obedience, how to be an obedient. things like that. In every part of life, there is a lesson from Imam Hussain alayhi salam. And if I'm not wrong, or if I'm not saying wrongly, maybe my English may be different, but I remember Gandhi has said something about Imam Hussain alayhi salam, that he wants to be successful in this life. So he has said that Imam Hussain alayhi salam is the person who won the battle in total oppression. So there are so many things Imam Hussain alayhi salam has given. The whole style of whole life, the relationship, the manner of sacrifice, and the very important thing is the love of God. That is the main thing. We all have to love God, and we all have to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is what I have learned from Imam Hussain alayhi salam's personality. Well, basically, like all other ibadas, like salat, like song, like hajj, or any other ibadah, or recitation of Quran Sharif, it's good to go again and again and repeat things, because the human nature is very forgetful. So you go to some gathering, we call majlis, aza, and you listen to the orator, and you within a span of a year, you forget things. So when you go again in the same thing, the things which you have forgotten, you can recall. And secondly, the most important thing is, as far as I'm concerned, my faith, or my belief is that I go to any azah for the to give my condolence to Masumeens for the martyrdom of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. That's the main thing. And again, my belief that when there is a majlis, all Masumeen comes there. So why not to be a part or to feel them? That's the reason. And the second thing is, I'm not going there to gain something. That's not my first point. My first point is to give something in azah, and that is condolence. So once you go, and they give me back in reward, or whatever you want to say. So first intention is to go and give your condolence. And thirdly, I believe we are the nation who are created for that. According to one tradition of very famous tradition, that there is a nation will be created by Allah. I believe that we are that nation who are created to mourn on Imam Hussain alayhi salam. And that doesn't mean that only mourn. There are so many things. When you have love of Imam Hussain alayhi salam, you will try to find out who is Imam Hussain, what he has done, and what he has given, the lessons, what are his teachings, and then you take it. You need to be attracted first and then learn from there. I believe this is the most difficult question for any Shia, because in Karbala, whoever was there, they are all the role models. But for the sake of giving an answer to this particular question, I will prefer, or I'll choose, with all due respect to Imam Hussain alayhi salam and their all family members and companions, Hazrat Abbas Alamdar. The reason is, after having all his strength, power, he could have done anything. He could have changed the Karbala, completely changed the Karbala. But he showed how to obey a Masoom Imam. And he gave that lesson, that look, you have to listen, you have to obey, you have to follow your leader, the Masoom Imam. And that's why as far as I'm concerned, I'm very much influenced or affected by Hazrat Abbas Alamdar's personality. As you said in your question, that most of the people, but I believe it shouldn't be the case. The whole year, Karbala is with us. The whole year, 14 Masumeen are always with us. So I don't think so there should be any special necessity to uplift yourself only on those 10 days. The only difference in those 10 days, or as we do Azha for 2 months and 8 days, the only difference is that the connection we feel in those 10 days. Otherwise, Karbala or Imam Hussain or Masumeen are always with us all over the year. But as I said, because we feel as if they are with us, we got any connection. That's the only thing. And uplifting is whenever you remember Imam Hussain alayhi salam, whenever you remember Karbala, which you should all the time, you will always get uplifted. You know, again, as I said, the 10 days of Azha or 2 months and 8 days, which we commemorate for 2 months and 8 days, it's a very humanly thing that if you love someone and if that loved one leaves, you feel sad and you want that loved one to come back as soon as possible. So in that manner, you want to, in this particular case, we want to make Masumeen happy with our actions, our duties. So, you know, automatically we give, you know, an instruction to ourselves that we have to improve ourselves in our daily life so that Masumeen, we come in their good books and they come back as soon as they possible. Service and a job, there are two different things. Service is unpaid, a job is paid. So if somebody is giving a service that's unpaid, you are not looking for any other interest out of it. So as far as I am concerned and my family is concerned, we try to arrange majalis or Azha, different lectures, eulogy, and when I came here in 27 years back, I started here very first organization in Europe, probably Europe and America, and I'm organizing last 10 days from 28th Safar to 8th Rabiul Awwal, the 8th Rabiul Awwal, the day when the Haram were released from the prison, according to one tradition. So we are, me and my family, we are, you know, doing this thing. We are arranging Azha, and I've invited many people from India, Pakistan, like, you know, different orators, eulogists, and because in my opinion, if you remember Karbala and if you remember Imam Hussain alayhi salam, then you will think what is the lesson behind it. And if you give directly a lesson, without a person is not going to be attracted. We want to attract them towards Imam Hussain alayhi salam and then pass on their message. So we believe this is the best service in Muharram. I believe I don't take out time from my life. My life is Karbala, my life is Imam Hussain alayhi salam. For other things I take out time, and that's probably the answer, that I'm living for Karbala, I'm living Imam Hussain alayhi salam, I'm living for Imam Hussain alayhi salam. So I don't feel anything, any push or any problem or anything. It's what I want to live all the time in Karbala and Imam Hussain alayhi salam. The main thing I want to achieve, as I said earlier, is the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what from every prophet, Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, has taught us. To come closer, qurbatan illallah, to come to as close as to Allah. That is the main goal. But we cannot get closer to Allah unless we are not close to Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So basically that's the aim. And secondly, if you allow me to tell you that in this world, if I want to do something, I want to do things which change the life of others. Such as when I came here, I started Azha. I've arranged so many centers and so many places I've started. Now, mashallah, everywhere you can see Azadari. Also, I would like to mention, I'm proud to be father of my daughters, Hashim sisters. I have trained them in such a manner that now the hijab is in our community in India and Pakistan especially. People when looking them, although there are some objections, but they are not looking the eventual target. So now I have seen people who never wear hijab, now they are wearing in common at home and in the common places, not only in majlis, other than majlis. I've got many. So these type of things I want to do, that our community get improved day by day. How Imam Hussain alayhi salam or Ahlulbayt alayhi salam Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad helped me in my life, you believe me that every step of my life is I have received help from them. Every step from my childhood till this age, there's nothing which I tried to do without and I didn't ask the help, and it has not happened. From my education, my job, or anything. So the reason is because I feel so much about Imam Hussain Islam and Karbala and Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Let me tell you one very particular incident. When I was very young, it happened in Karachi, Pakistan. There's a Hussainia, and there was these, what do you call, we call Alam Abbas Alamdar, and there's a mosque. I don't know the proper word for English, which is carrier of water. So that was the silver, but it was empty, just a silver this mosque. I think in Arabic they call Karbala. So it was hanging there, and one day from that mosque, water started dropping, and I think it is on YouTube also. But what has happened, that the whole floor was filled with water, and then other people, not Shia, other people said this is a drama or this is some trick. So they went upstairs, they torn off the roof, everything. There's no water supply there. Then they cut that carrier of mosque, and it was empty, but the water is spilling. So I don't know what was the reason behind it. Masmin know very well about it, but at least out of that particular incident, I have noticed there are quite many people changed watching that. I'll call miracle. So these type of things, there are so many. Once I was in Karbala, my parents, my father and mother, they are both buried in Najaf Ashraf in Wadi Salam, near the grave of Prophet Hud and Saleh. So when I go there, so once I was trying to find out the place after 10-12 years. When I went there, I was just looking, and because it's difficult to find out it's growing. So I was just standing there and looking for somebody came, and he mentioned, you looking for, he took the names of my parents. I said yes. He said it's there, and I was standing there. It was not before there, but when I turned around, I don't know I should mention these things or not, but because it came out, when I turned around, there was nobody there. And I was calling Maula Abbas, please help me, because I came all the way from here to Maula Ali, and I want to I want to recite Fatiha on the grave of my parents, and I can't find it. Oh, Ghazi Abbas, please help me. And I was standing there, somebody told me, some Arab, I don't remember the looks. When I turned around, there was nobody, and it was all alone, me standing there. So these type of things must have happened with everyone in this, every Shia. It's the link from heart. If you have attached yourself with purity, without any worldly interests, then I'm sure you will be successful here in this world and world hereafter.